everyone, and welcome to day 8 of your 10 minutes for 10 days yoga challenge. A challenge which is designed to get you in the habit of practicing yoga every day, even if only for 10 minutes. So today's session is all about back bending. And back bending is very challenging for everyone. So for this one, try to take it slow and go as far as you can. And if you do this video every day for like 2 weeks, you'll definitely start to see an improvement in the quality of your back bends. So to help with back bending, it's great to have an Iyengar yoga belt. So go ahead and if you have a belt, take a belt. And if you don't have a belt, you can just take a scarf or something like that. Basically, we want it to be able to open up the shoulders and lift the thoracic spine. So let's start with taking this belt and just hold it a little bit more than your shoulder width distance and extend the arms up, okay? And then you're gonna start to extend the arms slightly back, okay? So this can be a challenge for many of you who are just sitting a lot and hunched over the laptop. But this feels, it might feel really tight and uncomfortable. But if you keep doing it, it actually feels like it gives you a lot of relief. Good. And then release. Now you're going to take the belt behind you and hold it as tightly as you can. Again, it's not too wide. It's just a little bit more than shoulder width distance. And then you're going to rotate the shoulders back and start to take the arms as far up as you can. So really hold tightly to that belt or that scarf or the dupatta and lift up. So again, you are pulling the shoulders in, opening up the thoracic spine. Good. Okay. And then, now you're going to take your feet wide apart, so distance of the mat apart. And then you're going to extend the arms up and again come as far forward as you can and then keep holding really tightly to the belt and extend the belt as close to the floor as you can. Now not all of you will be able to do this to this extent, and that's okay. Do as much as you can. And come up. Alright. Now let's remove the belt, and now you are going to extend the hands behind you, rotate the shoulders back and hold the hands really tightly. Now keep your feet only about hip width distance apart and you're going to bend forward and again lift your arms up and keep looking down at the floor and keep extending the arms up. Again, this will feel like your shoulders are compressing. It'll feel like the back of the neck and the sides of the neck are compressing. But there are lots of knots on the neck and the shoulders, and this helps in getting rid of them. Good. And then come up. Alright, okay. And now Gomukha Asana, okay? Just with the hands. And if you need a belt, you can use a belt. So what you're going to do is, you're going to take one hand back. So in my case, I'm taking the left hand back. Take the right hand up and hold both hands behind your back and hold this. You can keep the back straight. And as you can see, today once again I'm feeling very cold, but I'm going to have to take the socks off when we get into the back bending asanas. Okay, release. Now let's take the left hand up, take it back, and take the left hand as far back as you can, putting the elbow behind the head. And then bring the left hand to meet the right hand and look up. So the reason we're doing this is to just warm up the shoulders, because frequently what happens is that the shoulders don't have a full range of motion, and then back bends become very inhibited in that case. Alright, and then let's release and shake the hands out. And now take your left hand to the wall and start to turn around. We've done this before. So just kind of stay there and Allow the shoulders to sort of, roll back. And you're stretching the shoulders and the neck a little bit more than before. And then release. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take the right hand and then twist. Good. And then release. Alright. Now, once again, come back to your mat and you're going to interlock your hands together, rotate the shoulders back and start to pull the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulder blades together and keep lifting the sternum up. So make sure you're not pushing the hips forward like this. Keep the back straight and just lift the elbows, the arms up, rotate the chest, the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Good. And then release. By now, most of you should be feeling that the shoulders are more open. At least there's more sensation in the shoulders. Now, take your feet a little wider. Okay, so the toes are pointed out, heels are in, and you're going to interlock the hands together, and this time we're going to bend slightly back. So roll the shoulders back, and this time start to lift the chest up higher, higher, higher as you extend the arms down. Keep the thighs tight. Hold it. Roll the shoulders back. Hold it. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Good. And release. Okay. Now, let's sit down. And we're going to come into Ardha Purvottanasana. So you're going to place your hands on the floor and feet are now in line with your hands. The fingertips are facing forward. Now, from here, rotate the shoulders back and push your spine into, into your back, okay, into your body. And then press your feet down and lift your hips up. Press the thighs down, lift the hips up. So the hands are perpendicular to the floor and you continue lifting up. This is not as easy as it looks. Don't drop the head back, keep looking straight ahead. And then come back, and this really helps in opening up the shoulders. And we're going to do this once again. So this is just 10 minutes of back bending, and you can actually really improve your back bends using this routine. Okay, roll the shoulders back, straighten the arms and lift the hips up again. And not only can you improve your back bending, but if you have things like back pain, this really helps in improving that also, eliminating back pain. Okay, release. Now, kneel down and your toes are on the floor and you're going to rotate. You're going to hold the hands together behind your back and you're going to rotate the shoulders back, lift the chest up, and very similar to what we did when we were standing up, you're going to extend the arms down, like you want to pull the arms down to the floor, but keep squeezing the shoulder blades in. Good. And release. Okay, now put the toes on the floor and this time you're going to complete what we call the Ustrasana or the Camel Pose. So here again, you're going to interlock the hands together, extend the arms back, reach back, reach back, reach back. Place your hands on the heels and now if you want, you can drop your head back. Good. And release. Now let's place the hands on the floor, come into your downward dog. I keep saying downward dog is one posture you should do every day. So just to straighten the back, just come into downward dog. And now, knees on the floor and sit down. Okay, now I'm going to take my socks off because now we're headed towards Chatushpadasana and then finally Urdhva Dhanurasana, which used to be poses that I used to hate, but now I actually like them. Okay, so now you're going to lie down, and Chatushpadasana is also called bridge pose. Many people call it bridge pose. So hold your ankles if you can, otherwise place your hands on the floor, roll the shoulders back, tuck your shoulders in under you, and then lift your hips up. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Allow the shoulder blades to go down. Allow the back of the neck to also widen on the floor. lift up. Focus more on bringing the chest into the chin. Chest and chin should communicate. And come down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. And we're going to do this one more time. So hold your ankles, roll the shoulders back, and lift your hips up. Press the back of the neck into the floor. Don't hold the breath. And release. Release. Hug your knees into your chest again. And now for the last one, we're going to come into Urdhva Dhanurasana, what a lot of people call Chakrasana or wheel pose. So shake your legs out so that the thighs are loose and relaxed. Now place your hands under the shoulders. And everyone can attempt this, at least start with this, bring the elbows in, try to press the hands down into the floor. Then start to lift your hips up, press the hands down, place the top of the head on the floor. Once the head is on the floor, then readjust your hands and then extend the arms out. Push the floor away from you and then lift your heels up also if you want. Keep rolling the thighs in. And to come back, bring the head down, then the shoulders, and finally the hips. And shake the legs out again. We're going to do this one more time. And again, if you do this video, every day for 2 weeks, you will eventually see an improvement in your Urdhva Dhanurasana. Now, once again, let's do the same thing. Bring your feet close to your hips, hands under the shoulders, lift your hips up, press the hands down, top of the head on the floor, extend the arms, really open the chest. Remember, we've really opened the shoulders also. Lift your heels up if you want. And then slowly, heels down. And come down. Good. Now, hug your right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg out. Hug your right knee into the chest, extend your right leg out. Alright, now we'll do the figure 4 stretch just to end. So place your right foot on top of the left knee and hug that left knee into the body. Because for many of you, you might not include the Urdhva Dhanurasana in your regular practice, so this also eases the back. Same thing on the other side. Now left foot on the right knee. And then really pull that knee into the chest. You can do this particular move even right before sleeping, and it's great to release tension from the hips and the glutes. Alright, release. Then turn to the right and come up. And that was day 8 of your 10 minutes for 10 days Yogasana challenge. I will see you again tomorrow for day 9. Thank you.